Bastianini is coming past Francesco Bagnaia. Bastianini already up into third.
And now Bastianini winds that Ducati up to top gear. He's had the top speed all weekend on that Gresini machine. Rins again to turn number 11. Bastianini knew what was coming and he tries to just slam the door on the Suzuki man. Now crucially, watch this. Enea Bastianini's GP21 just streaks away down this 1200 metre back straight.
Bastianini up to second then. Bastianini from defending Alex Rins has now gone through on Jorge Martin. Miller up the pace on that last lap, pulled out a lead of 7/10 of a second on Jorge Martin, and that fired Bastianini into action.
Can he get a slingshot out of turn number 12? He's had the fastest Ducati, the fastest bike all weekend here in Kota. He winds that GP21 up to top gear. Here comes the move on the inside, using the slipstream, and now Bastianini then leads. He hits the front at turn 12 for the first time. 4.5 laps to go. Enea Bastianini, all hail the new King of Kota in 2022. Vinales gets properly buzzed by Bagnaia in the first corner. The poleman's outside the top 10. Nightmare start then for Vinales. Maverick Vinales in 8th place. He's less than 2.5 seconds now of this lead battle. Well, here comes Vinales on the inside after a rough start for the poleman here in Kota. He is surging his way back into podium contention. Coming from a long way back on Enea Bastianini is Maverick Vinales. It's been some recovery this by Vinales, although he's not going to make that move. Bastianini on the outside.
Vinales has gone through on Bastianini, now up behind Miller.
Here comes raiding on the inside of Jack Miller. Looks like it's a successful raid as well into turn 20. It is indeed.
Maverick Vinales is about to be into 4th place. Candy from a baby. He's actually overtaking the reigning world champion there.
What a fight back by Vinales. Look how much he's dropped Bagnaia already. Oh no, Marques has gone down. Listen to the crowd. It has now left a 3-way fight at the front of this mesmerising Kota Grand Prix. And now Maverick Vinales does find safe passage through on Jorge Martin in the final corner. Surely he's going to find a way through on Pedro Acosta. It will then be down to what Acosta can do.
Yeah, he carries that speed once again through turn number 10. Up the inside again of Pedro Acosta into 11.
It's magnificent, magic Maverick Vinales. He completes the treble in Texas. Pole, sprint win, and his first Grand Prix victory for the factory of Aprilia team in an unforgettable race. Alex Rins got a good start. He's up from 7th to 5th.
Now Rins is really smooth here.
He's going for the full set here, Alex Rins.
He won in Moto 3 here, he won in Moto 2 here. He loves Austin. Here comes Rins, just on cue. Rins has found a gap. The door was open. That was silky smooth from Alex Rins. The checkered flag is out here in Austin. Rins exits perfectly and he wins his first ever MotoGP race. The factory Suzuki rider has done it.
LCR Honda, they look on anxiously to see if their man Alex Rins can repeat his excellence from the sprint yesterday.
This first sector of the lap is where Alex Rins is so strong. His riding style suits it perfectly, and you can see him eating into the distance between himself and the race leader.
Bagnaia at the moment can't make that decisive breakaway. He'll be thinking about the bigger picture though, the tyre life towards the end of the Grand Prix. Pecco Bagnaia has crashed again out of the lead. What this means is then that now, out of absolutely nowhere, LCR Honda rider Alex Rins is the leader of this Kota Grand Prix. Rins wins the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas. What a ride by the LCR Honda man. They take their first victory in 5 long years. Jubilant scenes for Lucio Cecchinello's squad.
Second round of the MotoGP World Championship for the very first time here at Austin in Texas. Marques ran it very wide, didn't he? Pedrosa took full advantage and full Mark de Bradley was able to do that as well.
Marc Marquez now into 2nd place.
Pretty certain Marques will have a go.
Here he comes. Marc Marquez feels now is the time.
Marc Marquez, the youngest ever winner of a Premier Class Grand Prix motorcycle race, wins in Texas.
Lorenzo dives into the pit lane at the end of the first lap, ride through penalty. So lap 2, Marquez, Pedrosa, Iannone, Crutchlow, Bradle is the order.
Marc Marquez wins here in Texas for the second year in succession.
Marques back in front at turn 12 on the brakes. Marques now leads again. Third consecutive win from pole position at the Circuit of the Americas for that man there, the 22-year-old Spaniard, Marques. Marques got a flyer from pole position. Jorge Lorenzo got an even better start. Now look at the 99, the reigning world champion, brilliant from the middle of that front row for the Spaniard. Lorenzo got the whole shot. He runs a bit wide though into the first corner. He's up on the curves, well wide is Lorenzo. He's dropped back down to fourth place. Marques leads from Rossi. Marques cruising to a fourth successive victory here at the Circuit of the Americas.
Another masterclass in Texas by Marc Marquez, who wins by a country mile. Out of the slipstream, and Marc Marquez leads the way here at the Circuit of the Americas for the first time. What has Pedrosa got in reply?
Marquez was lining that up from turn 8. He made the move at turn 11, ran in a bit hot though. And Pedrosa, as he has done all race, got brilliant drive out of turn number 11, was able to fight straight back. He was lining that up again. This is through turn number 8, or 7 rather.
And he's made it stick this time. Pedrosa outbraked Marc Marquez going into turn 12. This is a terrific battle at the front between the two factory Hondas. It's the world champion making it 5 out of 5 here in Texas.
Marquez is singing through to second. That went well for the world champion.
Dream start for Marc Marquez, exactly where he wanted to be. Marquez couldn't find a way through on the brakes down into turn number 11. He'll get slipstream behind Unani. Will he attack at turn number 12?
Surely the world champion goes through. Yes, he does. Now, is this it? Is this the last we see of Marc Marquez as he makes his way through? 6 and not out for Marc Marquez in his 93rd Grand Prix at the Premier Class. He does it again.
Marc Marquez shoots through immediately to take the lead and will lead through turn 1 here in Austin. 7 wins in 8 visits. The King of COTA is back on his throne. Captain America is back. Marc Marquez wins in Austin.